Hi, guys. Welcome back from holiday break. I hope you had a great, restful Christmas vacation. I hope you had a great new year and you're ready for goal setting. When Miss Hardy gets back on Monday, I'm going to be asking you to think about some goals for this year, both academically and personally. So be thinking about that. That's something I want you to think about. But with the new year becomes the promise of just great things to come. And you guys are finishing out your seventh grade year and heading into eighth grade. But we have a lot more to cover. And I am just so excited. I always love the second part of the year because we know each other really well and we're able to kind of come together and really just hit the ground running on content. So I'm really excited about that. So anyway, I had a great break. I got to spend a lot of time with my friends and my family. And I don't know, I feel refreshed and ready to go. So this week I'm home. I am doing a training. So I had the opportunity to take this training, and it's actually all the stuff is here behind me, but it's called encoding and decoding, and it's really it's about helping you guys be better readers, and it has a lot of emphasis and focus on your Greek and Latin words and your stems and the best way for us to use those and apply those. So that's what I'm working on at home, is learning more about that and growing in that area so I can bring that into the classroom. So I did that all day on Monday, and I'll continue to do it the rest of the week. So I'll be working from home, but if you need me, I will be just one email away. And I may be popping in and out of school for one reason or another. I have a few meetings, so our paths may cross, but I cannot wait to see you all. I was excited about this opportunity for this training, but when I realized it was the first week back, I was a little apprehensive about that because I was ready to see all of you. I really, truly missed you. Everybody loves a good break and time away, but I really did miss you all. You all really mean a lot to me, so I can't wait to see you all and catch up with you. But anyway, today we start The Outsiders. So hopefully you guys all have your books. It's going to be really, really important that you all bring your books every single day. That's going to be really, really important. If for some reason somebody forgot their books, I know that Miss Dawson does have some extra on her shelf. So if you have forgotten your book after we get going on reading, not right now, but after we get going on reading, you could, hey, can I go down and borrow a book from Mrs. Dawson? And then you could leave that in the classroom in case someone else or to forget one later. So it would be something you couldn't keep and take home today, but I know she has a few extra in her classroom if needed, because you are going to need one, okay? But make a note that you need to bring that every single day. That's going to be really, really important. So anyway, we're starting Outsiders today. I'm really excited about it. I'm sad that I'm not there to begin this with you, but I will be there soon enough. So we are going to, as you know, when we finish The Outsiders, we're going to be working on a companion book. So we talked about this before I left, but I just want to kind of briefly review that with you all, because I think it's really important that you remember where we're going with this. We're going to be reading this book, and then we're going to be creating a companion book. So that companion book is a book that you are creating to synthesize your learning and your analysis of this book. It has 5 parts, and each part has a focus. So it's characters, theme, figurative language, and plot. And you're going to have some choice in this. So in order to get ready for this companion book, you are going to be doing, sorry, it's my dog. I think Lila's home from dance. You're going to be doing double entry journals along the way. And those double entry journals are twofold. So they're called double entry because they have 2 sides. So, for example, the first one you're going to do is on characterization. I think the first couple are on characterization and setting. So that double entry journal has text evidence on one side and then analysis on the other. Okay, so they're kind of self-explanatory, but that's what a double entry journal is. Okay, so the important thing is that you understand right now today that the double entry journals are what gets you prepared to do your companion book. So that's the work. You're doing the work along the way. So when you get time at the end to do the companion book, you have everything you need to do that. So it's going to be really important that you don't just not do the work along the way. I cannot reiterate that enough. Do not sell yourself short and do not put in the work right now so that companion book is difficult at the end. Okay, we want it to be easy and you want to be prepared and ready. So your double entry journals, like I said, will have a focus, setting, characterization, theme, and figurative language, and then diction, which, as you know, is word choice. Okay, so characterization we reviewed before I left, but just quickly, since you're going to need this today as a quick review, you know that characterization is the way an author introduces or describes and develops a character. All right, so there's two types. There's direct and indirect. And direct is when the author point blank tells you something about your character. She has blonde hair and a cheery personality. Like the author wrote that in the book. So the author is directly telling you something about their character. Okay. Indirect is when the author shows something about the character. And their personality and motivations are revealed through their actions, their thoughts, what they say, and sometimes also how people respond to them. Okay, so direct and indirect characterization. It's going to be really important that you understand that and know the difference between those. Okay, so anyway, this will be posted. I will post this slideshow on Google Classroom. So if you need to go back and look at it and reference this, you'll have it, the difference between direct and indirect characterizations with examples. So make sure that you use this if you need it. But today, Tuesday, your in-class work is going to be to read. So you're going to get your books out and you're going to follow along as we read the first chapter of The Outsiders. So you are going to be reading along while you listen to an audiobook. All right. The first chapter is 24 minutes long. And then you're going to complete a double entry journal. So today's focus in your double entry journal is setting and characterization. Okay. Setting and characterization. So while we're reading and while you're listening, annotate for setting and characterization. So when you hear something about a character, oh my gosh, that revealed that this character is this, or the setting is here. All right. So annotate for that and do that however you want. You can use Post-it notes. You can use highlighters. You can write in the margins. Remember, this is your book to take home. You don't have to turn it in at the end. It's yours to keep forever. So you can write in it, make notes, annotate it however you want. Okay. But you want to have that information in your book while you're reading so that when you get to your double entry journal, it's really easy. Okay. So make sure that you're reading and annotating along the way. So we'll read the first chapter, and then you're going to work on your double entry journal. That's your focus of today. So you're going to add your evidence, quotes, and page numbers and analysis to your double entry journal. All right, which will be posted as an assignment on Google Classroom. All right, so that's today's assignment, and you are going to...
When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house, I had only two things on my mind.
All right, so I like this audio. You got to hear a little sneak bit of it. He has a pretty nice voice. He reads very slow and methodical, so you can hear it and you can follow along. It doesn't go too fast. So get your books out. Listen for setting. Listen for characterization of these characters. And we're going to be really diving into these characters. So I really want you to get to know them really, really well. All right. So I hope you enjoy the first chapter of The Outsiders and do your double entry journal, which is posted on Google Classroom. And then I will check back in with you tomorrow with what you're going to be adding on Wednesday. So have a great day. I love you and miss you. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.